The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Falcons will boot it away to start the game. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Army's offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
To the air, it's Buck. Takes the easy completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's look at the big picture for Army. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. So Air Force's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Falcons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gets it out quickly. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. A strike downfield. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Air Force! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can... There he goes! Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They'll run the option. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Buck. They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's look at the big picture for Army. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one peat.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Black Knights! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's second and long. Fullback's got it. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. The Cadets here doing their best impressions of a jet engine right on takeoff. Listen to this place. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Farrell.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
The Falcons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on third down. This time on target. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 34 with the first down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The quick out. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion on the out. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons! These guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's House. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. And the Black Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Farrell. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Got the quick pass. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Big fella moving. Touchdown Air Force. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sticks it in his belly. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Going to sling it on second down. This time he's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's first and 10.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the Falcons have their offense in high gear. Here comes the heat. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A designed run for the quarterback. Creates a little space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And the Black Knights have it with a first and 10. Here comes the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking downfield, it's Buck. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. On the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the field goal unit is on the field. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the... but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Marshall.
Going right to work up top.
We'll keep you updated on things.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Hits the accelerator to the right. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls, he'll try to take it back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. Goes to the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Army! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? It's a much-needed line from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quickly complete. Turns it on at midfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Farrell. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield. It's Buck. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team does a good job, touches it dead, no return on this one.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll go right back to the run. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way.
Turning it on. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Found a seam on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. Quarterback may change this route. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Falcons will have it first and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10. Quickly complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Falcons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, Air Force! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking to throw, it's Buck. Finds his tight end. There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in a half. He's going to take off. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Got the first down and still on his feet. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hudson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Falcons can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the Falcons come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can...
Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Rides the back and leaves it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the...
Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Falcons line it up with a first and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Air Force.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the big fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Black Knights will call on their punt team. And they'll just down it right there.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads it left. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A run for the quarterback. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Buck. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the fullback. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? There he goes to the left. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. To the air on 2nd down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Air Force. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Buck. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running the option. It's Buck. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Handoff to the fullback. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. And it'll be down right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Got a man. It's Farrell. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's done. Pocket breaking down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Finds his man. It's Farrell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to get the corner. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Now on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the air. It's done. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Farrell. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
Pulls it in. It's Farrell. Open space at the 25. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and, man, are they in business. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to find the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's done. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Black Knights will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the catch. It's Farrell. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. Turning it on. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you can tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a...
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Houston. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. The Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finding open areas. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. Quick toss. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Black Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. There he goes.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent